Ni at ambumpa poshuda mokili moklanki.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Household troops are running rampant down here, and they're all coming from the coast. If you don't send me more men, we'll never get those sensors down there. The Thules will just keep coming until it's too late.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
2 weeks? In 2 weeks we'll be dead or singing the Imperial Anthem. Blast it.
I might be able to do something.
Heard that, did you? Yeah, I could really use a hand here. We need to get our sensors working along the coastline. Simple repairs, but it's the only way we'll see these Thule invaders coming. Once the sensors are active again, fire this flare from the bridge to alert our forces. And be on your guard. Thule commandos are everywhere.
Kabanotase makipuna. Malituta odmishka.
Okay, folks, it seems that upon completion of the quest line here, we are given a quest, because like I've travelled down that road several times, and at no point was this quest Coastal Safeguards available. So it seems like this quest line is supposed to encourage us to then move towards the next area. Similar to how on Taris we were given a quest line about activating like sensors and beacons, as we then travelled to look for some soldiers that went AWOL. Now, funny enough, those soldiers that went AWOL in their walker were within spitting distance of the location of the camp that they left. So yeah, it's just funny that like there is a quest line that will encourage us to go in that direction, but it's not tied to the actual store quest. It's an exploration quest, which could lead to people missing due to the fact that optional quests only appear, they only appear on this map and out in the world if you disable the filter like on them, because by default they're actually removed. So yeah, you can actually miss this quest line. Look, I bet you the next one is actually very close to the area as well. Also, I changed the cosmetic of that my character will always be using to this HK-50 pistol, because given the quick shot looks like a powerful blast, and given like it just seemed like more aesthetically pleasing than the tiny little blaster pistol we were using. But yeah, I just wanted to clarify a few things like that, folks, and give that tidbit about like enabling quests. Like, I'll show you where it is. So you have to go into your map, open up your map, go into map filters, and you want to check this box for exploration things. Now, normally when you do it like this, like checking all these things, all that really does is allows them to show up on the map. But for some reason, exploration missions, their icon, like the icon for the quest giver, does not actually appear unless you check that box. I used to think that a bunch of missions were actually the same. But no, they're just and you can still access them. Like when I first went back to for a bit, when after a little bit of a break, I was shocked to see, oh, so many quests that I remember are gone. No, they're not. They're still here. Okay, now we have to fix a broken bridge, but we have another quest here. But anyway, I'm going to stop adding commentary now and get back to watching Star Wars movies, because I'm trying to enjoy as much Star Wars content as I can for the next month. This is the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name, one sky. Oh, okay.
Even the most advanced droids cannot make a shimmer silk purse from a bantha's ear, Master. I promise to do better next time.
Call you when I got something.
I will exceed your expectations, Master.
Done. Of course.
And the backup squads? The long-range artillery installations? Did you find any trace of them?
The camps are empty, sir. Not so mindless, sir. They use tactics to lure the men out. Surround them. Wipe them out.
You got a message to the field battalion.
You've done it! Good on you, friend. Well done. With the sensors up, those Thule backstabbers won't slip past us again. We'll turn this war around. You wait and see.
Please, we have nothing left. We need help. Alec Taral of House Taral. We have an enclave not far from here. Peaceful, secluded. It's a place of study. Then the Killiks found us. Came crawling in the doors, the windows, the walls. The Enclave was destroyed.
I didn't know the Killiks preyed on noble houses.
They're scavengers. Disgusting bugs taking advantage of Alderon's troubles. Our only defense was a few insecticide mines, but there was no warning, no time to activate them. Bryn, our groundskeeper, tried to distract them anyway. The Killiks, well, there's not much left of him now.
I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
Their claws ripping his flesh apart, feeding on his innards. Give me a moment. We can't abandon House Terra. We have to salvage what we can before the Killiks or the Empire get to it. We're not soldiers. Those insecticide mines are our only weapon, and they're sitting dormant back at the Enclave with those bugs.
I charge extra for extermination, and especially bugs.
Name your price. If the Killiks haven't eaten my purse, you'll have it. The insecticide mines shouldn't be hard to activate. Once they're online, we'll have a chance. But do be careful. Those bugs don't understand surrender.
Can this wait, NO? I've got 7 bioscans left.
Patrols report a 50% increase in blaster malfunctions.
Okay, set up a meeting with the staff sergeant. And blast it, tell me when guests are here.
Acknowledged.
Science Commander Kekana Herot, Regional Supervisor for the House Organa Garrison. Glad you made it.
Good to meet you, too. What's going on?
Saw the report on how you handled the Wolf Baron and House Thule. Hoped you could help us out here, too. This area used to be a staging point against House Ulgo. Usurper General calls himself King of Alderaan, but Ulgo outplayed us.
Of course you're outplayed. You need to learn to defend yourselves.
The Republic was supposed to teach us. Guess that hasn't worked. Alderaan has a native species called the Killiks. Insects. Hive mind. Semi-intelligent. House Ulgo turned them against us. The bugs swarm, rip apart walkers, whole battalions.
Okay, I want to add some commentary on this, folks. Let me just pick up my mic. So, I want to add some commentary about what she just said. And it sort of plays into the whole mindset of the Republic. And now, for those of you that are aware, this is not my first character I'm doing for my channel. The first character that I played from start to finish for this channel was an Imperial agent. And strangely enough, one of the companions of the Imperial agent is what's called a joiner. And in fact, he was an ambassador within the Killiks. And the Empire quickly learned that the Killiks were in fact sentient, and they were actually capable of traveling across the stars. It's just that they communicate in a very different way, and again, as a hive mind, they think a very different way. So I love how House Organa and their allies view the Killiks as semi-intelligent pests, whereas with the Empire tried to make an alliance with the Killiks. And the same goes for House Ulgo. So, like, again, it's just a fascinating situation, especially when given the fact that the Empire was prone to human-centric species. Now, that being the case, they always made exceptions for creatures and people that proved themselves to be exceptionally powerful. But again, so it's just hilarious about seeing from this perspective, because now we're seeing it from the Republic's perspective as opposed to the Empire. And again, the Empire was like, okay, yeah, we don't like there were plenty of Imperials that were like, they don't like the Calyx, but they acknowledged that they were sentient. And anyone who is a fan of the expanded universe would also know that the Calyx, under the tutelage of the son and the daughter, created some of the most powerful technological creations of the Star Wars galaxy. Now, mind you, I would argue that those creations were far more powerful than the Starforge, even though the Starforge could arguably create technological things out of thin air, and all it took was draining, the dark side energy as well as the power of a sun. Hence why Revan and Malik's fleet was essentially infinite, especially when it came to droids, weapons, and the like, and the fact that also their stuff seemed to be a bit more advanced than what the Republic was cooking up. But still, I would argue that the things that the Calyx created under the tutelage of the son and the daughter were far more powerful. And again, we also learned that the Calyx have spread out across many different planets, and some of them apparently may have gone into the unknown region. Because the Calyx on Alderaan they've lost contact with the Calyx that went beyond that decided to go off and travel. And then your companion starts reaching out to those ones, and he hears something back, and he makes contact with them. So yeah, again, it's just very interesting to see Republic versus Empire mentality when it came to a species like the Calyx. That's all I wanted to say. This is the Celtic Nerd, sign out. One name, one sky. Well, not sign out, this is just me remuting my mic.
Is Olgo controlling the bug somehow?
That's what I'd like to know. I was drafted as science commander to find the Calyx weakness, but I need a task force to get inside enemy territory. If you can capture a living specimen, I can learn how Olgo makes the nests attack, and stop all this at once.
I wasn't planning to live forever anyway. I'm in.
Calyx can absorb prisoners into their hive mind. The victims are called joiners. You'd need to assault Calyx territory, subdue a joiner under fire, and bring him here for interrogation. This tranquilizer will keep him docile.
Enough standing around. Let's haul jets.
Hey, we're losing this fight. If we don't solve the Calyx problem soon, this place will be overrun. You're our best hope. and there'll be no second chance.
got something.
Of course.
Your peace of mind is my highest priority. Rest assured, this will be done to perfection.
Your insecticide mines are online. The Killick should clear out soon.
You have no idea what this means to us. The thought of their talons on our prized heirlooms. We'll get word to the main house. Hopefully they can send some reinforcements. I thank you for this.
You got one? Fantastic. Containment protocols, Enno.
What have you done to us? We've strayed from the nest.
Good. If he can talk, he can tell us why the Killicks are attacking, and how House Ulgo is controlling them.
Is she right? Can you tell us why you've been attacking?
There is such pain now. The song of the universe is disrupted. The warriors are angry, and we swarm.
I don't understand. You say there's pain?
We feel the agony. Your species is responsible. We must swarm.
There's a lot of neural activity. He is hurting. Must be his connection to the hive mind. Not sure why.
Your people drag us to your pain factory beneath the mountains. You must be dissected and absorbed.
Where are Killicks being taken?
The tunnels. So close. We can sense them now.
Enno, take him to a cell.
When we come, you will join with us.
We have our answer. Ulgo is torturing Killicks on our land, driving them against us. Take out the Ulgo pain factory, and you free up almost all our troops.
Suppose you're right. What's our next step?
There's a cave system nearby. Ulgo troop levels are high, and we've spotted Killicks too. Place is a death trap. No one gets near it. It's got to be the pain factory. If you get inside, destroy the Ulgo forces and contact me. Let's stop that swarm.
Chobot I kafstuan dile jihulo kuta. Kupavutak. Chaskruni dopat kurira dokanki kung.
That made no sense at all. Try again.
Buka kampak nijit tonka yiliska chanaga. Che chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo. Piti do tenyago kaka jujo, da biska ku paliya.
I'd hate to calculate the odds on this one.
Ji viska manyawishma. Ji kospa ini gudad ijig liska chanagawa.
Results as promised.
Things didn't work out.
Even the most advanced droids cannot make a shimmer silk purse from a bantha's ear, Master. I promise to do better next time.
Already on it, Captain.
Not a problem.
You have but to ask, Master. Consider the matter handled.
Intruders! Alert base and assume battle positions. Retarget the torture droids. Release the Killiks if you have to. We can take the enemy's very best.
Surrender your weapons and you and your men can leave in peace.
I've won a dozen battles for the king himself. I can win against Republic dogs. For House Ulgo! For the crown!
Perfection delivered on schedule. It is my pleasure to serve.
Done.
If it isn't my favorite strike team, tell me you found the Ulgo Pain Factory.
They were torturing Killiks. I didn't expect this smell. The sights, it's gruesome.
Don't empathize too much. The important thing is no more Killik frenzies. Of course, it'd be a shame to let all that tech go to waste. But Ulgo learned a few things about the bugs.
The Killiks are living creatures. There's nothing to learn from this sort of brutality.
The Killiks are animals. Smart, but not that smart. I might be able to replicate the Ulgo experiments, bring the Killiks onto our side. See if you can salvage the data and equipment.
Sorry, but I can't let someone else torture a sentient life form.
You don't think of anyone but yourself. Fine. You should get out of there. Meet me at the command post for a debrief. The strike team destroyed the Ulgo facility. Killik attacks have fallen by 40% already.
It seems putting you in charge was the right decision after all.
Thank you, sir.
And this must be your strike team. Always a pleasure to see you.
Your science commander was planning to replicate Ulgo's experiments.
Is that so? We should discuss this later, Commander.
Yes, sir.
But then we strike at House Ulgo itself. Thanks to all of you.
I know we had our differences, but I'm willing to bury them. I've got battle plans to draw and a lot of stimcaf to drink.
Do whatever you want. Just keep me out of it.
Yeah? Get out of here, then. Hope the Killiks don't eat your brain.
And the backup squads? The long-range artillery installations? Did you find any trace of them?
The camps are empty, sir. Trail of bodies leading back to the mountain.
Chatungi ma chechu I kutsig ng kihe. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya asubwi mota uipa. Se gota do muti kihasa da puño. Liz di woto.
Okay, folks, it looks like we have a similar situation as before, where we've completed now the the Alsakan Lowlands, but we weren't given a direct location. Now, we know that this is... oh, that's to the Germans. And that is to the King's Pass. So... I am going to travel to the King's Pass, and we'll check out if that area has, you know, a storyline quest for us. If not, we'll then travel north, and we'll actually fast travel back to here, and then I'll travel to the Juron Mountains. We'll see if there's any quests that lead, however, if there's a quest along the way that will lead us in one path or the other, then I will take it, and then, you know, I'll be back to record that. But yeah, that's about it. So we're done with now this area. I'll be back with more content as we continue to travel through the storyline that is Alderaan from a smuggler's point of view. Now, my character being more of a civilian contractor was obviously a lot more appalled by what some of the Republic's stuff, like he's thinking more of it as a civilian as opposed to a soldier. So I'm looking forward to eventually coming back to this place either as someone who'll be a bit more empathetic to the whole situation. In the meantime, this is the Celtic Nerd signing out. One name, one sky.